Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. We appreciate B.J. Wolf from Browning Crossbows visiting with us from Tarpon Springs, Florida, and gets me really, if they can come up with one light enough for my Superman body, I want to try it. But getting Browning into the crossbow industry, and of course Plano is into everything, and that's part of the Plano family. It's hard to believe. Of course, that's Dave Gabbert saying. He always agrees.
With your voice today, I'm going to add the color. Yeah. I'm just going to sit over here and grunt.
No, you just interpret me. I mean, we're just barely going here.
Yeah.
And, of course, this is fifth Saturday, bonus Saturday, which means we
last Saturday
in January.
You know what the strange thing? I know we're fixing to kind of change and talk some fishing in the outdoor show coming up.
Yeah.
It's going to be 63 degrees today.
Yeah. Well.
And so people are going to get the urge to go fishing.
Well, the numbers are right, but they're just backwards.
Yeah.
It should be 36.
Yeah.
They're going to get to go fishing, and these guys own. And, of course, and Gene Smith is here also over there.
I'm going fishing because the doctor said I had worms.
There's a moment of silence as we try to digest
I'm going to record some cricket sounds.
No. And, of course, Charlie Coven is in with us also. But we got a couple of guys on with us right now that know a little about fishing, and that's I'm going to let my good friend Tommy Cauley, who most of you folks know as Toad, and I can call you Toad, can't I, Tommy?
Yes, sir, Larry.
I can call you anything, can't I?
You can call me anything you like.
Okay, let me think about that for a while here. No, Tommy is a longtime friend, a great supporter of the Mid-South Sports and Boat Show. Tommy comes over and got his great place, Fish Finder Guide Service out of Heber Springs on Greers Ferry Lake. And, Tommy, you're going to kind of expand your guide service a little bit because you got this other gentleman on the line with us this morning. Why don't you introduce who you got with us this morning?
Okay, well, first of all, good morning, Memphis. We sure appreciate you having us on, Larry, this morning. Yes, we're going to have Duke Gunnell on board. Duke is a kind of world-renowned bass fisherman over here. He just recently won the Mr. Bass of Arkansas this past fall, and that's the second time as a boater, and
wow.
And he's won it on the non-boater side as well. And he's going to help me out, and he's going to take care of all my bass fishing for me. And on top of that, he's going to start trout fishing.
Yes.
The Little Red out of a bass boat, so it'll be a little bit more comfortable for people. And
is that legal?
Yeah, that's legal. Yeah, that's very legal.
It's legal.
Yeah,
and sit in a rocking chair and catch trout down there.
That's exactly.
He's won 21 boats in his career bass fishing, and very good fisherman and very good gentleman as well. And glad to have him on board here. And
whoa!
Besides this.
Tommy, you just said he's won 21 boats in his career?
Yes, he has.
What's the name of his marina?
No, they're usually sold. Well, you know how deep a money pit is of bass fishing, so that's where it's at.
Oh yeah. Well, introduce Duke Gunnell. Hey, Duke, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Absolutely beautiful day this morning.
Well, we appreciate it. Anybody can work with Tommy, that's okay. If Tommy approves you, you're in. Okay, buddy?
I'll tell you what, Tommy's a great guy, and he's a great fisherman, and he puts a lot of time and energy not only into fishing, but also conservation and, just a lot of other issues besides just purely going fishing. So I feel very honored to join Tommy's team outfit, and we really look forward to some good fishing.
How do you guys know each other, Tommy? How do you know Duke from how long? Or how did you
fishing forever? Duke grew up in Heber.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
I figured you bought a boat from him or something.
No.
No, I actually started guiding. I got my guide's license when I was 12 years old. I grew up on Eden Isle and guided out of Eden Isle Marina, and
12 years old.
Ran my own business, bought one of the first bass cats out of the mold, as a matter of fact, and guided till I graduated high school and went on to college. So
12 years old.
Career's a long time.
Yeah, 12 years old. Now, of course, if you're 25 right now, you hadn't been guiding long, but I got to ask you, if you started at 12, how old are you, Duke?
I'm 51.
Wow. All right, that's a long time, and you've seen all the changes because, of course, Tommy's still 39. He's been 39 for I don't know how many years over there.
Oh, several. More than 3, that's for sure.
More than 3, but let's talk a little bit about Mr. Bass. That's pretty cool. Do you know Mrs. Bass yet? Do they name a Mrs. Bass? I'd like to know her, too. So,
well, she's a sweetheart, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Mr. Bass. And you also won that as a non-boater, right? As a
Well, I'll tell you, it was a strange set of circumstances. I just moved to Texas, and we were getting set up down there. My brother and I had purchased a furniture factory, and so I didn't have the time to put in, to come up and compete, because I'm telling you, those guys in Arkansas are a tough crew.
Yeah.
They're dang good fishermen.
Yes.
So the first 4 tournaments, I fished on the co-angler side, and I won 3 of them, and I think came in second or third in the 4th one. Well, that gave me enough points, and the way they had the rules set up, you just accumulated points, whether you're a pro or a co-angler. So,
wow.
At the end of the year, they had the last term of the year was a wild card tournament, and if you finished outside the top 30, and you think, you're the top 5 angler, well, I went as a boater, and I won it. So I qualified on both the pro and co-angler side.
Wow.
Both sides were giving away a bass boat, the exact same bass boat, a Ranger 519 with a 225 on it. So I fished on the co-angler side in the championship and won it. So it all worked out great.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder Tommy's bringing you in. And Tommy, I know, tell our listeners a little about your background and your service over there, because that's a great place to go to fish, and it's only 2.5, maybe 3 hours to Greer's Ferry. Depends on where you're going on to get to his place. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Tommy.
Well, I grew up here at Bee Branch as well, and we're about 20 minutes from Heber, and grew up here fishing, and creek fishing, pond fishing, and lake fishing, and started doing it for hire in '94, and concentrated all my efforts on that. I traveled and fished a little bit, but and worked on a lot of conservation issues here, trying to take care of our lake with this oil and gas industry coming in here and stuff, and I just concentrated all my time on that. I've quit hunting. I don't hunt anymore. We will do a few guide trips for hunting, but I can't handle it. I'm on the water all the time, and I'm on the phone around the clock, and doing fishing reports. I do 7 around the country in a week, and it's just time-consuming deal. And people think it's the easiest job in the world, but you go put maintenance and everything else in there. You're just consumed with it if you're going to provide a quality service for the public out there.
Yeah, and Tommy, you're a miracle man too. I mean, the good Lord has taken care of you, and I hope you don't mind me asking this, because Tommy has overcome a lot of obstacles health-wise, and still out there, buddy. So
you bet. You just got to keep your head up. Like I told you a few days ago, you down with this bronchitis. You just got to keep your head up and keep stroking. It's all you can do. Because if you don't, having faith really carries you a long way with anything you're doing.
You spent a little time in the hospital, right?
Yes, I've been restarted like 19 times. I've had 6 ablations, and I also had another miracle breakthrough heart procedure done.
Yes,
a gentleman done on me, and first in the state, and took care of one part of it. And I've had my share of rounds in the hospital.
Kind of like the $6 million man. We can rebuild him bigger and better.
He's a lot more than the $6 million man. I think what he's got wired up inside of him, though. But he's got so much fishing knowledge too. And now both of you guys are going to be in Memphis, right, for the show?
Duke has got his first tournament on that weekend, and he's not going to be there. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm pulling a little surprise on everybody.
Uh-oh.
Is I'm going to do something I had never done before.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to do some seminars on walleye fishing.
Now, see, people don't realize what's Greer's Ferry noted for, Tommy.
Well, it's noted for, we've got two world records, really three hybrid bass, world record hybrid bass, a little over 27 pounds came out of here. And the world record walleye, that's what it's really noted for. It was a little over 22 pounds.
Wow.
And it still holds today. And we had the brown trout out of Little Red for a long time.
Yeah.
And he got surpassed by a line class out west out there.
But it's still a big
but
big.
We've got the walleye.
You got the walleye record, and you folks, and with Duke now, Duke, have you done a lot of trout? Have you been on the Little Red too a lot?
I tell you what, probably 40% of my trips when I was a kid was on the Little Red.
Yeah.
I absolutely love trout fishing. I don't mind bait fishing, but I prefer to chase the brown trout, which is an absolute ball, and we use artificials for them. So,
wow. Yeah.
Just like you bass fish, I like to use a jig and wax worm or jerk baits, and put my bass boat in down the very lower end down there, and there's 20-foot water, and there are some monster trout down there. We absolutely have a ball with it.
And Tommy, now Tommy, so anybody wants to get in touch, and we're going to have Tommy back on the show next week talking more about the boat show and talking about what he's going to be, some of the discussion. He's going to be, of course, part of our great seminars that I put together, and these guys really helped me out. But tell me, what are you going to ask?
Well, go ahead. Let Tommy explain.
I'm just going to tell our audience out there how they get in touch with y'all. If they want to book a trip with Duke or whatever, what's the best way to do this?
Well, the best way to do it is to call me. Call me at 501-940-1318, 501-940-1318, or they can go to my website at www.arfishfinder.net.
And that's what we have that on my website, lroutdoors.com. We got the link to Tommy over there, and if they want to get a trout fishing trip with Duke, they can do that at the same time, right, Tommy?
Yeah, that's right, and that's something I had done as a trout, because I don't know a lot about them trout, and Duke does, and his bass fishing. That's going to give me more time to concentrate on these walleye and hybrids over here, Larry. Right?
Well, I can't think. It just sounds good together, Duke and Toad.
Yeah,
I mean, you get Duke
and I bet
Toad.
they don't know that, in your career, you were up and coming fisherman, but he just couldn't keep the dough ball on his hook.
That's exactly what I want to end this interview with.
It just kept dissolving off your hook.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I chum.
Ray, probably the sweetest dough ball you'll know.
That's right. I'm a dough head, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy, Duke, thank you guys for being with Duke. Look forward to meeting you, and thanks for hooking up with Tommy, and try to keep him straight, okay?
Oh, Lord, that's a full-time job in itself, Larry.
Okay, we got you.
Absolutely, it boggles your mind trying to keep up with that.
Well, I tell you what.
I wish I had his energy.
That's the amazing thing. And, Tommy, we'll talk to you next week on Outdoors with Larry Ray, okay, buddy?
Sounds good, Larry Ray. Appreciate you having us, and y'all have a very fine day, sir.
All right, see y'all.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry. Come right back, and let's go to Bird Dogs.
Yeah, the names is what gets me on Bird Dog.
Yeah, the Everly Brothers.
Yeah.
Bird Dog. We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray, ESPN 790.